I got divorced, and they ordered me to pay, supposed to be alimony, but they ordered me to pay child support. And I'm getting ready to retire. Mm-hmm. And I'm just wondering, could I get that payment reduced?
That's a good question, James. Can I ask you quickly before you hang up, how old is the youngest child you pay child support for?
It's for the wife, not the child.
Yeah. Oh, you're paying alimony, not child support. I understand. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, they got it on the, yeah.
All right, James. Thank you very much. Heath, you nodded that you were glad I was asking that question, but it's alimony, not child support.
It sounds like it's alimony.
Yeah.
I mean, child support would be paid to the wife, so I hope there's no confusion there. But assuming it is alimony, based on his last response, if the income drops greater than 10%, usually you want to go back to court and ask the court to modify the alimony based on a material change in circumstances. And of course, the court will look at the income, look at the evidence presented based on the income. Of course, the ex-wife will have an opportunity to be heard and voice any objections she may have. But that would be the mechanism to do that, to go back to court. It can be lowered if the circumstances merit, and that's what it is.
Okay, no, that's good. Well, is there any relief given just because you're retiring? I'm retiring. Cut me some slack here, Judge. I'd like to enjoy retirement and have a little bit of my retirement income. Or is that probably not a great argument?
Not really. As it is now, Bob and I were talking before, there is about to be a new statute that's going to go into effect in January. Of course, that won't affect his situation.
Yeah, okay.
That's going to change some things. We don't really know how that's going to work just yet. But, you know, typically today, the only way alimony changes or goes away is by death, remarriage, right, or by its own terms, meaning if there was a date certain that it would end. Yeah. Just simply, out there's retirement, I'm assuming income will go down. That would be another reason to go back and say there's been a material change, I need some relief here.
Yeah, and that, he mentioned health.
Right.
And so, and just as Heath said, the question is, have your circumstances changed, and has it been an important change? And if you've dropped your income because of your retirement, if you're making half of what you were, that's a big deal. That's a ground.